LDNRBS. We have another special guest in the building. Let's give it up for Lishana in the building. Clap, 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 clap for sure. Most definitely. So the second person we've had up on here since COVID-19. We're actually back. LDNRBS, as you hear us, we are back on your airwaves and we will be staying back. You probably normally hear Nyamk here, but it's actually Thai for once. So yeah, we're here. And Lashana, you're here with us.
Yeah, it's lovely to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problems, literally. And make sure, definitely something I'm literally listening to in the last week for sure.
Glad to hear it.
I only came across it only a week ago. Shout out to Patrick.
Yeah.
And definitely a vibe. So I want to go back and say, for anyone that doesn't know who you are, who are you, Lashana?
Well, I am from Croydon, South London.
Everyone's from Croydon. I just know, like, Croydon is like one of those, everyone.
Yeah, them ends, yeah.
Yeah, literally. So where are you from, Croydon? Everyone Croydon. But yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just a new upcoming artist.
Yeah.
I just started really to take music seriously this year.
Yeah. Just this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been writing music ever since I was young.
Yeah.
Primary school years. You know, going into the playground.
Yeah.
Handing my paper.
Yeah.
My lyrics on.
Yeah.
To the girls, and they're like, "Come on, let's show this to some of the girls from the class."
Yeah.
And I'll be just like there, just the lyrics I wrote, and we'll just like perform in the playground, like as young as I was, and gather a little crowd round, and just show them what we got, and then it was just from there. I love writing.
Yeah.
Just,
so Make Sure is also written by you too?
Yeah.
Amazing. So also Make Sure, is that your first single?
Yeah.
If you're saying you only started
debut single, my first release.
I'm a bit taken back by that. It doesn't seem like it would be your first, because when I obviously got presented to me, I definitely felt like you were someone that was talented and definitely should come up in here and talk. So I feel like with LDNRBS, we pride ourselves on the fact of we like to see people before things happen. So let's take it back, way even back. Can't go further back than you said actually before, so a little bit forward from there, from the playground.
Yeah.
What kind of music were you listening to? Because I can hear some real R&B like in your vibes, but what kind of music was you listening to growing up?
Growing up, family would always listen to, I'd always be brought up listening to a lot of old school R&B classics.
Same.
And that played a big part
in
my is tuning to the R&B old school mainly.
Yeah.
So that's what I was really sort of like involved in growing up, is that R&B vibe.
Nice.
And that's what I enjoyed the most.
Did you know always that you'd want to get into singing in general?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do singing. It's something that I really love. It's inside me that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And finally taking that opportunity to do so this year. So
why only just this year? If this is something that's been in you for the long, and I could tell you're talented. I could say that from the start. But why? What?
Life. I mean, I was always like for months. I mean, I've been writing and just thinking about how I can actually stretch myself and take opportunities. And try and actually get into a studio and not like just talk about it, but actually try and reach towards goals.
Was there any type of fear behind it?
I would say a little bit, and it's just life. I mean, it's just working, going to college, qualifications, reaching those, and just life. Things
gets in the way.
And finally now, I just wanted to just say no, this is it. I just want to get out there and just take that chance and get on the path towards starting the music journey.
Nice. Is there any type of experiences early on? Because I love like R&B, and I love females in R&B, because I always feel like that's kind of the stuff that I grew up on. I grew up on the Faith Evans, the Mary J. Bliges.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up on those type of artists that I feel like they need to be protected, because I've come across so many artists or young female artists that go to studios and then get treated wrongly or work with this or what. So what kind of experience have you had, like, from the very start, being a female in this industry, just starting up at least?
Yeah, I think a lot of times I've sort of tried to get in there and tried to get studio time, and I just feel like it just wasn't happening for me, and it was sort of like, you know, a bit of like time wasters, you can say, and
people that want to talk to you personally rather than talking to you professionally, I'm guessing.
I just want to be taken seriously, and that's now finally I feel like it's just this door has been opened, and I've been taken in and got, you know, that ball rolling to actually take this opportunity to start on this journey to make it happen as an artist.
Make sure now, because again, I'll say it again, I feel like I could tell you're talented and I could tell that this could go somewhere for sure. So make sure in general, how did it feel recording that, and how did it feel even putting it out too?
I ain't gonna lie, this is a little bit challenging. It's a little bit of a challenge with it. And
what was the challenge?
Well, to be honest with you, I feel like I don't want the world to make a judgment on something. And I just want to reach people, but there's so much more I feel
that you can offer
me that I want to reach, and I want a message to be sent and conveyed in my music. And this first debut single of mine is not going to show all of that. So
it's just one side of you, I'm guessing.
In the future, definitely, my lyrics will convey a lot of like, you know, different aspects of life.
So this is the reason why I guess,
emotions, what people can really relate to. But this is just a song that I just wrote that is, you know,
a fun type of song.
Fun, just like you can feel vibes with it, you know, and even if many don't feel the lyrics as such, I want to give that opportunity to open people's ears to tune into that R&B vibe, and that's what I want to come across. You know, it's a sensual song. I get that. I'm quite brave with it.
That's not brave. It's 2020. Anything's happened in 2020.
It's reality in relationships. I mean, physical. It's just pleasing someone trying to make you feel good. A person trying to make you feel good. You know, and I just want that vibe, because R&B can get a bit lost, and now especially it's not dominant and prominent in the music scene.
100%.
Drill. UK rappers, and a lot of them are female, so you know, having that R&B vibe and bringing it to the table and is something that was important for me as a new artist to bring across.
Love that. I love that. Also, okay, I had a question. It was a great question, and it's literally gone, but it was a great question, so that question is going to come back to me. Don't you worry about that. But just for yourself too, in this industry, do you feel like, looking around, is there anybody that you look at as a female or as a male, anyone that you think, okay, this is like an influence to me right now, or that you like personally? There's
quite a few female that's currently out that I look up to, and it's quite inspiring. She's making a lot of noise at the moment, Miss La Familia.
Oh, she is very sick. My gosh.
I love her.
And my face scrunches up every time I hear her name, so it's like, she's just too good. But literally.
With me, I've just got to realise that I've got to embrace my individuality as a new artist, and just start on my path and my journey, and take a little bit of inspiration, tuning in to a lot of like male and female artists out there that I'm feeling at the moment, and it's just realising like my potential, my abilities, and being capable of sort of like stretching myself, progressing as in developing really, as this is the start of my journey to really just like get out there and just
Now I remember the question, guys. I got it. I got it. It came back. So what I was going to ask is, because before, earlier on, you talked about your own experiences and who you are, and you don't want to just stick to make sure just being like everything for you, or anybody judging you on just that one song. So I guess this is why we have LDNRBS and stuff like this. We try and get to know the artist and try and get to know everything. So what would you say? Who are you? Like, initially, what kind of influence are you really trying to give overall? If you aren't just about make sure, what could be next?
The main thing for me is really self-worth.
Right.
I think getting out there and not hiding, and just embrace who you are, and just accept who you are. And really try and not look around you, anyone else.
Is that something that you personally might have struggled with?
Yeah, just to really accept and love yourself, and say, this is me, you know, this is what I want to do, and go for it, and just try not to get too discouraged, and let that discouragement or feelings of emotions of feeling so weighed down with life and anxieties and pressures, because we all face pressure, we're only human, and you know, not letting that get in the way, or even family members, not letting that get in the way, that negativity that can be like thrown upon you, or missiles that's thrown on you, to stop you or hinder you from trying to get to where you want to be.
100%.
You know, years can go past, and you could be just sort of like, okay, what am I going to do? Where's my next move? Who am I? You know, and feelings of not probably feeling good enough that you can actually achieve and make things a reality, and thinking, oh, it's not going to be me, it's always going to be someone else. You know, don't have to sit back and watch other people, just go ahead and take a chance and stretch yourself and challenge yourself, test yourself, and just take them opportunities.
I've got to say, it's refreshing to hear you've got a message. It's refreshing to hear it's not just music for you. It is something where you know you want to influence people, at least going forward.
Definitely, to try and reach, and basically just don't be shy with it. Just
100%.
Just come out and show the world. And it's not about necessarily recognition or fame. It's not necessarily about that. It's about what you enjoy doing and
being happy.
And basically just believe in yourself and have faith in yourself.
I mess with that message all day, 100%. In the next 5 years, where would you ideally want Lashana to be?
I would ideally want Lashana to be, I want it to touch a much wider big audience, and listeners to get out of that habit of just probably, music's changed over the years, and music will continue to change over the years. That's fine, that's cool, but it doesn't hurt, and it's not harmful to just go a little bit out of your comfort and listen and expand your playlist and listen to varieties of music. There's no harm in that, and not be stuck in that habit of listening to the same genre, to try and it's not about sort of old school or what's new on the scene. Just mix it up, just embrace all types of music, and that's what I would love to have, that really big wide audience to appreciate and have their ears tuned into that.
And obviously, based off my own ear, I definitely feel like you're someone that has a future, 100%. But for yourself too, anybody that's listening to this right now, so I guess people do listen to LDNRBS to see what possibly is next. What would separate you from a lot of different R&B artists, or just artists, forget R&B, artists in general? What would separate Lashana from all of these people? Yeah, that's always to make them want to go listen to you.
A challenging question, but I always feel that I think I'll have something like definitely to bring to the table, a lot of feelings involved from past experiences that I can really bring into my music, and coming from a child that's a sort of like always one path was always set for me, and sort of like diverting and going to a different path that wasn't set for me, so to speak. It's my own choice, it's my own rules, and I'm making my own rules in life and setting my own path, and that's what I want to sort of like make happen from this day forward.
Most definitely.
Music is bring hardships and not just like think everything's okay with the world because I'm a new artist and I've got a single out there, but just really just humbly to say like listen, you can go through so much challenges and trials and tribulations and hardships in life, and you just
get through it,
stick with what you really enjoy deep down and what you love, and then just go with it and start your journey. Just be happy with doing what you love. Very, very real.
For the rest of the year, what is Lashana up to?
I'm gonna be just keep writing writing more lyrics, and just I think a lot of writing for me, and just studio time, and just recording, and
perfect. And your socials for the people? I love that. And socials for the people?
Sorry?
Your socials?
Yeah, it's just that vibe. Just.
I was gonna say your like to plug yourself, your show, like your socials, yeah. Like, what's your plugs? Like your Instagram handle.
Instagram, yeah, Instagram. So I've got that Facebook. I've got that socials, Link Up TV.
Yeah.
And YouTube. You can find me on Lishana Official, and just
Perfect. Lashana in the building. Most definitely give her a clap for sure. LDNRBS cosign 100%. So we'll be back. LDNRBS.